What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Baking Analyst channel, where I got paid $69,420 by Binance in order to spread FUD about other exchanges. Now, if that weren't a joke, honestly, that would have been a pretty attractive offer that many of us would have considered. Unfortunately, however, that is not what happened, as we will be looking at in today's video, where I will be talking about what happened when I tried crypto YouTube for a year, especially in crypto winter. If you're completely new to the Baking Analyst channel, we are on a mission to make DeFi mainstream personal finance knowledge. So if you want to join us on this journey, do consider subscribing to this channel and leaving a like. With that out of the way, let's jump right into today's video, where I'll be talking about how I tried being a crypto YouTuber for 1 year and what exactly happened. I'll be going through what happened from the YouTube side, what happened from the non-YouTube side, and answering the all-important question that everyone is asking nowadays, especially with the whole FTX fallout, how much this channel actually made. So first of all, let's have a look at the dark truth about crypto YouTube in 2022, crypto winter. And the first thing is that there is absolutely no interest at all. And that is also the reason why I haven't been talking about individual projects, simply because that is going to underperform almost 100%. Second of all, we don't want people getting scammed in a small cap project, especially as this is highly likely in a bear market where profits are slim pickings. So stop doing that. Now we're focusing more on larger ecosystems, moving around and having a look at the opportunities, also looking into educating people on the various new developments. The other thing that we want to talk about in terms of the truth about crypto YouTubing is that ecosystems die. Now, we've seen Harmony One's ecosystem basically implode with the exploit of their bridge. We've also seen things like Kronos see a lot of their total value locked leave the ecosystem. And with the whole ZK EVM or zero knowledge rollup solution narrative that we might be seeing in the near future, we could also be seeing ecosystems that are isolated layer ones on their own fizzle out as more of these funds move towards the Ethereum aligned chains. Finally, there was also the need to keep pivoting. Simply put, this was due to the two reasons that I have just mentioned earlier, and also because this channel kind of needed a new direction now that I have joined a team of a crypto project. So in terms of this new direction, some of you might be asking why I'm starting to come up with this kind of content now, and that is not only to address issues relating to the whole FTX saga and how they basically paid off a bunch of much bigger content creators, but also because I joined the team of another crypto project where I'm making videos about crypto specific topics or crypto project specific topics, and I thought that it would be nice for this channel to have a more personal tilt in order to set the two audiences somewhat apart and provide a greater variety of content to the wider YouTube space. I will still be covering crypto content, of course, so this is just one in many more videos to come. So what about outside of YouTube? We were sent to Denver, Colorado for a Cardano conference, Rare Bloom, where actually I was told to speak on behalf of this crypto project that I am now involved in. And as you can see over here, I had no idea that I'll be doing this in a year when I started my channel late last year. And on top of that, it was also amazing to meet the actual people behind various crypto communities, do some interviews at the event. And as you can see, I think this whole experience kind of rubbed off onto this YouTube channel in terms of the energy as well as the production value. So as you know, I am not actually based in the US, so this was a 10-ish hour flight for me. So this YouTube channel has quite literally taken me on a ride. Because after all, I got this role through my YouTube channel. So now that we've covered what actually happened, let's go into how much we actually made. And that is nowhere near the $69,000 that I mentioned earlier that I wish I would have been paid by Binance. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. And the first income source from this YouTube channel is AdSense. And from that, we made about $1,400 in a year. So not much, not enough to pay the heating bills. And that was the reason why you saw me wear winter coats in my previous video. The second income stream from this YouTube channel was actually Skillshare, and from that it was mainly referrals. So you can see this is about $3,000 of referrals and about $1,000 from the teacher fund for a total of $4,000. Now earlier on there were these referral programs where I was still paid even if you all cancel. So a lot of this actually isn't from people buying the course itself, but rather trying out Skillshare. So that led to about $4,000, which brings us to the next part, which was in late March of this year, where I was approached to make videos for a crypto project that I am now involved in. Now, during this period from April to July, I was actually making these videos in a personal capacity, so I was not actually part of the team yet. So I will only be counting these videos in the amount paid, and that amounted to about $2,000. $1,000 per month for 3 months. Basically, we were making about 1 to 3 videos every week, depending on the demand. Now, finally, we also had assorted partnerships and sponsored videos where we reviewed projects on this channel. Most of them basically underperformed and tanked, but oh well, business is business. If that is what they wanted, that is what they will get. As long as I put in place my KYC process and ensure that they are a real team behind a project in a video call, I am fine with doing that, with of course the relevant disclosures that you might see at the top of the video in case I do any in future. So all in all, I worked about 3 months doing videos for another channel and about $1,500 doing videos of other projects sponsored on this channel, which led to a total amount, inclusive of all the others, of about 12.8K. It is a good side hustle, I suppose, but it is really a small percentage of my income. But anyway, I hope this video has been informative and useful in case you wanted to see what was actually going on behind the scenes. And if you're a YouTube creator, if you're another crypto YouTube creator is out there and are trying to figure out why on earth it is much more difficult to grow a channel these days, well, you have the reason. It's crypto winter and everyone is really in the same boat here. So all in all, I hope this video is informative and interesting. If you liked it, hit the like button and consider subscribing to this channel. Once again, that helps us a lot in deciding what content to push out. We've been pivoting this channel quite a bit in recent weeks, so do stay tuned for more. With that being said, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next